Ding, 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 ding. Excuse me. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, I just got in. This is going to be real short, kind of a plug for what's coming up. I made my first batch of cream cheese. And here it is on a cracker. If I can get it out of the glare. There's the green spots are garlic chives. I have a container garden outside my door. And garlic chives are bigger than regular chives. They have white blossoms. They don't make a garlic bulb, but they taste like garlic. Very, very mild garlic. So if you want more, you just put a lot more in. So this cream cheese is not perfect. It doesn't, as you can see, if the camera were better, you could see, let me see, I can get it out of the glare. Maybe you put it on this side. It's a little bit, yeah, there it is. You can see that it's a little grainy. Well, I just was so excited to be able to start doing this that I took the milk I had in the fridge, which was 2%. You have to use whole milk, obviously, to get the full curds. So this came out a little tiny bit. It tastes wonderful. It definitely tastes like cream cheese. It's only slightly grainier than your nice Philadelphia cream cheese that you can buy at the store. And I've got, well, I've already eaten some, but basically this little 2-inch by 4-inch the section of this dish, I think that's a little bigger than a cake of cream cheese. So it's about the same price. I didn't use a full gallon of milk to make that. With the whole milk, I'm going to make a lot more from 1 gallon. I think I used somewhere between a quart and half gallon because I just took the milk that was left. And when you make cream cheese, you can use milk that's turning. It's better to use older milk than fresher milk to make cheese. So it's a good thing to do if you discover some milk is on the edge of turning. But anyway, I'm excited. I just did this the day before yesterday, and I'm enjoying a nice lunch of the last part of my endless soup. If you look at my video, it's listed as being for restricted audiences, from adults, mature audiences, because I was talking about the food stamp panic that we just had, and I referred to some videos that everyone's been looking at and going, oh my God, and I referred to them as ghetto girls, which is not racist, because I got plenty of black friends who will identify certain people as ghetto girls, and ghetto girls can be white. I know a few of those too. In fact, I think if you're in YouTube and around the drama circles very much, you probably run into some. Anyway, doesn't matter. The point is, YouTube decided they didn't have a reason to really take the video down. There was no hate speech. It was nothing like that. But there was the term ghetto girl. So it's going to treat you like you're looking for a Brand X, an X-rated video. I'm going to have to do that whole thing over again without the ghetto girls, because that's the one where I explain the recipe for endless stew, where you start out with a simple onion soup and beef stock, and as time goes on, every time you pull half of it out of the container, I use like a half-gallon size jar. You pull out what you're going to have, and then you add water and add more vegetables, different things, and it goes from being a simple onion soup when you start out to a full Italian minestrone soup by the time you're done, which is what we're at right now. So, anyway, I will do that over again in a way that YouTube will allow it to be promoted. And I'm going to do a video explaining the whole thing about making the cream cheese I'll even maybe show some of it, doing it. And the other thing I did was I made butter. And that also didn't come out quite right, but then I discovered I had left there were 2 steps to it. I had done the first step and forgot to do the second step. And so it didn't come out perfect, but it still was pretty good. And I can bake with it, and I'm going to try again and see if I get some good butter to spread on bread. So that's what I'm saying here, and it's part of my frugal creativity, creative frugality, and having a lot of fun, and definitely coming out ahead on both budget and life enjoyment. So I'll catch you later. I'll be back probably this evening with a longer video showing the process. Okay? Denise Matteau, over and out.